Welcome to Surrogacy Talk with me, your fabulous host and family building expert, Frank Golden. I'll be talking about surrogacy, IVF, and making babies. Hi everyone, welcome to Surrogacy Talk with me, Frank Golden. I am the agency director and founder of Golden Surrogacy, one of the nation's leading surrogacy agencies. And today I would love to discuss with you something very near and dear to my heart: what makes Golden different? But before I do, I would like to remind all of you, please follow us on all of our social media handles. We would love to ensure that you are receiving all of our up-to-date content. Now, the differences with Golden are vast. It's important to understand that at the helm of this company is a former intended parent. I have been in the industry for well over a decade. I have 2 beautiful children through the surrogacy process, and so everything that we do here at Golden was designed and crafted with your experience in mind, whether that be that of the intended parents or the surrogates. We understand the surrogacy process like not too many others can, and everything that we do is keeping your experience in mind. Now, the first thing is, we implement some of the most stringent surrogate health criteria in the industry. And let me tell you, I get a lot of flack for that. People think our criteria is a little too stringent. Well, guess what? The health and safety of the surrogates in our program is at the forefront of everything we do here. We would love for all of our intended parents to be paired with surrogates as quickly as they can, but the thing is, finding qualified surrogates that meet our criteria is no easy task, and it's very important not to skip any steps in our pre-screening protocol. We are focused on healthy outcomes every single time while mitigating your risks. The surrogacy process is super expensive, and so you as the intended parents should be able to go through this journey without additional risk factors. You deserve a live, healthy baby while also preserving the health and safety of your surrogate. We are uncompromising in this belief, and we would never compromise our standards to make a quick buck. That is not what Golden is about. One of the other differences is that here at Golden, we actually all work together physically in person. That is so important. A majority of other agencies have mostly a remote staff, which you might not know, or it might just be 1 or 2 people. What a lot of people don't understand is that when you look at an agency and it says on their website that they have multiple locations, what you don't know is that most of those locations, if not all of them, are essentially WeWork spaces where no one's actually there physically present. They have those on their website for what's known as SEO. Okay, this is marketing. This is data and analytics, so that when you Google surrogacy, it shows that there's an agency in every state. But guess what? That is not how it works. Typically, agencies have their staffs working from home, and they're usually contract staff. In my opinion, the staff managing your surrogacy journey need to all work together under one roof in order to be able to collaborate and solve problems related to your journey as quickly as possible. Here at Golden, we're committed to a 30-minute or less response time, and how we achieve that is by having collaboration and group synergy. So, in my opinion, it is very important to have your case management staff working together, physically present, where they can collaborate throughout the day. Now, another thing to keep in mind is that Golden has been in business for over a decade, and we have 99% positive feedback. It's very hard to be in business this long and have such overwhelming positive feedback. This means that we take the time to get to know our intended parents and our surrogates and deliver on the journey experience that we promise. That is something that we hold dear to our hearts. We do everything that we can to fulfill our obligation as your guide on your very important surrogacy journey. And while every outcome might not always be perfect, you know that you have an experienced, trustworthy team at the helm, at the ready, to make sure that we are guiding you every step of the way. 2 additional main differences. On the surrogate side, we have one of the best industry compensation packages for our surrogates. And guess what? We don't use any deceptive marketing practices. If you look at our website and you see all of the compensation numbers broken down, That is what the surrogates can actually expect to take home. We want to make sure that our surrogates are well informed and know exactly what the compensation is. And on the intended parent side, we have a screening guarantee for the surrogates. You might not know this, but at other agencies, if they match you with a surrogate that fails the in-person screening, of course they'll offer a complimentary rematch. But what you don't often think about is what happens to the money that you spent at the clinic for the screening costs, or her travel and lodging, or if she had lost wages or childcare, all of the things related to getting her to that appointment. Typically, as an intended parent, you lose all of that money. Here at Golden, it is our guarantee to you that if the surrogate that we present and you ultimately match with fails the in-person screening portion, we not only will give you a complimentary rematch, but also give you a reimbursement for all of the related costs. This is part of our Golden Guarantee. It is our surrogate screening guarantee. And lastly, let me just remind all of you that here at Golden, I am a former intended parent managing the team here that is intimately connected and invested in your surrogacy experience. I have established a world-class management structure. We have weekly team meetings. We go through every single case, line by line, task by task, making sure that your journey is right on point, exactly where it should be, and that we are delivering exceptional customer service to you. You mean the world to me, and we are here to do everything we can to advance your surrogacy journey in the best way possible. And these are the golden differences that matter most. Now, I hope you found this topic helpful. If you have questions or comments, or there are more details that you would like to know about us, please feel free to send me your DMs at golden_surrogacy, or feel free to tweet at us at goldensurrogacy. I would love to hear from you. And once again, I am Frank Golden, reminding all of you that everyone deserves a family.